WPS works with a software platform. Yes, sir. Could you explain to us how this works?
So, enhancing all those customer journeys is a lot of work, and we think we need to embrace whatever the market brings. And sure, we bring some of the components ourselves, but embracing all the local initiatives and really making that flourish is an important thing for any parking manufacturer or supplier to survive and flourish. And I think what we did with the platform is we put a marketplace inside that we can use all those different customer journeys. So we basically see our own product, Park ID, as sorts of an operating system. So we are the base layer. We make sure that whatever equipment you have, it'll run flawlessly. And then we use partners that come through us on the platform via that marketplace to build even the nichest of customer journeys.
Okay, so could you tell me a little bit about maybe one of the nichest customer journeys?
So I think one of the things that COVID brought us is that we're looking in a different way on where we work and when we work.
Yeah.
So working from home, working in the office is more difficult. What that means is that multi-tenant buildings, offices, can use their space more efficiently. But instead of just going in the office and being sure that you've got both a work spot and a parking place, that's no longer a natural thing. So you need to pre-book to make the most use out of that office space. And one of the partners that we brought along does just that. So you book your working place, a locker, coffee, and parking space in one go. And being a parking supplier, we could never do that on our own. So it makes total sense to still cater for that customer journey via the platform.
All right. I heard something about open and adaptive. Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, if you take this customer journey thought one step further, then does it really make sense to sell equipment all the time? And does it need to be our hardware? Or do we want to offer solutions? And that's where the openness comes from. So one part is that we embrace those software partners to build those customer journeys, but also on the other side, on the hardware side of things, we are now cooperating with the first, but hopefully one of many, kiosk manufacturers. And they deliver beautiful, large touchscreen indoor kiosks. They do that by the thousands, and it makes total sense for us to embrace that for our customers to select whatever they seem to fit the best in their hotel lobby, supermarket, whatever. So that open and adaptive is really being at the center of the platform, but allowing other people in.
It's really interesting what you're talking about, having partners, coming in and bringing what their niche knowledge is into this, so you can actually, utilize that to create then your overall product, because that's going to be the face of it to your customers. They wouldn't necessarily know about all of these partners that you have.
No, so we take on the role as a trusted advisor.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't just get in our marketplace. There's some rules and regulations. And one of the cool things about it is that it lowers the barrier to try out things. And I think what the new mobility world will bring us is that there will be a lot of initiatives, and not all of them will succeed.
No.
So by joining our platform, you have continuity in your base layer. And today you might use solution A, and we will swap it out a year from now for solution B, because that is what the market asked for. That's what consumers like best out of the solutions that they could choose from.
So what your strength is actually is that you're able to partner with lots of different knowledge from different corners, and then use that and mix it in a palette for whatever your customers' needs are.
I think change is a given.
Yeah.
And we facilitate a continuous change. And we also do that in our core product. We send out updates every 2 weeks of our software, push it out to the customers. And what it does is it refrains from being interruptions. And also because the steps in 2 weeks are small enough that you don't need to retrain your operators. It's a total fluent approach.
So as you go along, every 2 weeks there's an update, people adapt,
Correct.
change and learn and move forward. Wow. Thank you very, very
You're
much
welcome.
for speaking with us today. Yeah, lovely. And good luck with
Thanks.
the show. Yes.
Enjoying it.
Yes.